Hey everybody, this is Flavio Romeo, and on this episode of the Towncast, we went down to the Food Universe Marketplace on Lincoln Avenue in Glen Rock, New Jersey, and spoke to the new owner, Jose Olivo, whose family took over the grocery store about 8 months ago, and he shared with us a lot of the changes they made, from bringing down the pricing drastically to increasing their produce section, expanding their deli section, and also bringing in a lot more selection in their liquor store. All right, enjoy the episode, everybody. Everybody, so here we are. We're on Lincoln Avenue in Glen Rock, right across the street from Hawthorne and down the street from Fairlawn. This is like the trifecta here, all three places merging, and we're less than a half a mile from Patterson, and we're at Food Universe Marketplace. The brand new, you might know it as Food Basics, you might know it as, what was it, Super Fresh. If you're my age, you know it as the A&P, back in the 70s where I used to get my sneakers. And now it's Food Universe, and I'm here with, tell me your full name.
Jose Olivo.
Jose Olivo. And this is not your first supermarket, right?
No, my family, we've been in the industry for good 30 years.
30 years?
Yes.
So you were what, like 1 year old?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I was born into the business.
Yeah, right. You grew up in the supermarket business.
Yes.
So when you first took over, what were some of the changes that you wanted to make, like immediately?
Well, one of our main thing is to be involved with the community, and also we have a store we come from New York,
What part of New York?
We have a store in Bronx and Manhattan also as well.
Shout out to the Boogie
family,
Down Bronx. So you're a Yankee fan.
Absolutely.
All right, now we're
I like the Mets too as well.
The Yankees first. In the World
Absolutely.
Series, it's the Yankees. Oh, go ahead.
Absolutely.
So you're in the Bronx. You're in Manhattan.
Yes. Also, my family, we in Brooklyn as well.
In Brooklyn as
In
well.
Queens.
So now that's it. Now you're out of
Now
Jersey.
over here, yeah.
Now you see how great Jersey is.
Well, actually, I actually been in Jersey like 20 something years.
Wow.
Because the store that we have in Patterson used to be also a Pathmark, then Food Basic, and then us.
Ah, okay. So you have one in Patterson. Where was it in Patterson?
It's in 18 and 30.
Okay.
Yes, used to be the old Pathmark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pathmark.
Yep.
So when you came, obviously you saw some changes that needed to be made right away.
Yes.
What were some of those changes?
Well, one of the first things was the prices.
Yeah.
The quality.
Thank you for saying that.
The quality of the all the merchandise, the produce and meat. That's what we pretty much go after, because the thing is like a can of beans or gallon of oil. It's the same thing anywhere pretty much that probably like 10 cents cheaper, $1 higher, whatever is the case.
Yeah.
But one of our main thing is just to offer good quality of produce and meat.
Well, and I noticed the prices right away, because I live right on the other. I grew up right on the other side of the fence on Lincoln Ave.
Awesome.
And I'm still in town. And when Food Basics took over, just the prices were higher. I think they closed down the deli. So many different.
Coming in here, Super Fresh.
Or Super Fresh. Yeah. See, I can't remember the name. So, and I'm sure you guys remember. There'd be times after a big rain, you come in, there's buckets on the floor with the rain. Which is okay every once in a while, but not
things that happen, but not.
Yeah, but not every time you come in. It just didn't seem like they were investing money into the business.
Yes, and right now we're still like in a work in progress to finish the whole store. It's just like a slowed down process.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But exactly. But we working really hard, especially in the liquor store also as well. We have the liquor. The prices were also like.
I know, which is why I never bought my wine here. I buy it now.
And not only that, it's just like we have more variety of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
So the relationship with Glen Rock Liquors, that's you guys.
That's also as well.
Okay, so I was never sure if it was another liquor store called Glen Rock Liquors that's leasing
that's
it.
Part
that's
of the
you
store.
guys.
Yes, that's us.
Because I noticed, I don't drink that much, but when I do, you know, when I come in here for wine, it used to be so much more expensive than the other shops. But I noticed that now, once you guys took over,
Yeah.
everything's been coming down.
Yeah, and also like, you know, our main thing is to make one-stop shop. Like
Yeah.
you get your liquor, you get everything, and you don't have to be in and out of, you know, store from store to store.
Yeah, and now you
So,
have self-checkout,
absolutely.
which is great.
Well, you know, that's
You wanna
that's
come
something-
in, you wanna go out.
Exactly. A lot of people like, you know, they like that. Some people, you know, but our main thing also is to keep our cashier to be able to provide job, and also like, you know, our customer service is like one of our main things. We
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
make sure that the customer, they provided one of the best customer service with a good experience.
And everybody's great. You know, anytime I ask, hey, where can I get rice cakes? Because I can never remember. You know, they know where everything is. They're very friendly, and you know, it's. I noticed immediately when you changed that whole grocery section, and we're gonna give you a tour, and we're gonna give you some examples of some of the things that they did already, and some of the plants coming up. But I noticed as soon as you walk in, first when you just park, I noticed
well, we did that.
the
also.
driveway was
Yes.
the parking lot was nice.
Yes, we did that also. Like, you know, that was one of the things. Like, you know, outside was a little, you know.
It was like
Wasn't
driving
little-
on the surface of the
Exactly.
moon. But then you park and you came in. Now you have fresh plants and flowers up front.
Yes, we you know, and also we line up all the parking space. Like, you know, it will be easier. Like, you know, and the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Well, and obviously you have a lot of experience. Your family's been in the business for 30 years.
Over 30 years. Yes.
Yeah, and then when you walk in, you see an immediate difference in the produce. It's like, all the fresh produce lined up perfectly, beautiful, fresh. That's one of the biggest changes I saw when you first
Yeah,
walked in.
absolutely. You know, we're working really hard, like to, you know, to integrate into the community, to whatever the community is looking for. We have,
Yeah.
of course, it's a business, but that's, you know, our main focus, to integrate with the community.
So that's a good question. So if people come in and they don't find something that they want,
We bring them.
they can ask you, they can ask
Absolutely.
any of the people, say, hey, listen, I'm wondering if I want to shop here, but I can't find this thing that I always buy.
We definitely, you know, if it's outside, if it's out in the market,
Yeah.
we definitely do that.
See, this is the difference between a family-owned business and a conglomerate, and like a Walmart or any of the big shops, an Aldi and a Lidl, is it's very personal.
Yes, absolutely.
So if people have if people have if you have a problem shopping here, don't go on Facebook, don't go on Instagram and complain. Find the owners and say, listen, I just want to let you know I had this problem, or I want to let you know, hey, your cashiers were terrific. They're great.
And we take care of them right away. Anything, because it's happening, you know, it's like we're human beings, and sometimes like anything could happen.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
but we take care of things right away. Like, you know, if there's an issue, like, you know, they just like we're looking for the solution, not to keep the problem.
Right, and so many people, and it really annoys me, so many people when they have problems either with a restaurant or a supermarket or a mechanic or whatever, they go right to Facebook and they complain. Or even with the town. Pick up the phone, call the mayor, pick up the phone, call the store and just say, I had this problem, I just wanted to let you know. They'll make it right.
I was in a restaurant, like, you know, Richwood, 2 days ago. And I saw something like was not appropriate. The first person that I called right there was the owner.
That's it.
Not to get, you know, I make sure, like, you know, it's like, give me the bill first.
Right. And then said,
We
by the
take an
way,
issue.
here's this issue.
Exactly. Yeah, I definitely would go back because we don't have anything like it.
Mistakes happen. Things happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's happening in our home.
Yeah, right. No, yeah, if all the complaints, you know, in my house, people took to social media, forget it. I'd be driven out of New Jersey.
Absolutely.
So I thought what we'd do is take a little tour around, show everybody some of the changes you made, talk about, you know, where you saw some of the prices. The deli case is gorgeous, so I really want to highlight that. That good?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right,
Let's
so,
do it.
So we're going to take a walk around.
Absolutely.
All right,
Let's
hang
do
in
it.
there.
All right.
Let's go. All right, so Raymond's tied up right now with a customer, but so I figured I'd take the opportunity just to give you a little tour. When you first walk in, you could see. Now, listen, when this was Super Fresh, Food Basics, whoever, I think Super Fresh was before here. They didn't have produce laid out like this, and the prices. Like, check this out. You know, they have promotions like this all the time. You know, I notice it because I shop here quite frequently, and they also really expanded their coffee selection. You know, they now have the fresh flowers in here if you want to pick something up for a little somebody in your life. And again, the produce is just gorgeous the way it's all fresh. And I have not had any issues with the produce that I purchased here. And I'm going to show you here the deli counter. So the deli counter, if you guys remember, deli counter, after a while they closed it down, and you had to buy the prepackaged stuff, which you can still get if you don't want to wait. But I mean, they've expanded their fresh foods. Look at that fresh Panera stuff being delivered as we speak. But you can see all the fresh foods that they develop. You want to grab a quick sandwich, here's all your pre-cut meats. But the deli's open again. They've got specials. They carry Thumans along with their store brand. They still have hot soups, chicken soup, Manhattan clam chowder, minestrone. You can still get your rotisserie chickens, which is where I get my rotisserie chickens. But again, it's just the produce and the vegetables are outstanding, very fresh, and the promotions are decent. So as soon as he's finished with his customers, I'm gonna have him take us through the store. Oh look, just got the rainstorm. Great fresh vegetables. This is where I get my parsley, I get my basil. I don't know if you guys have ever cooked with bok choy, but love our bok choy. And we're gonna let him take us on the rest of the tour. All right, hang in there. I wanted to tell you, I love what you did here. You know, a lot of chopped fruits, but also a lot of berries, all being refrigerated. Oftentimes you go to the store, some other stores, they have it like this. They have it out like this, and it stays out there too long. It's not gonna be that good. So I like.
There's certain things that you can keep outside the fridge. Even there's a little bit chilly over here, but there's certain things that you can keep out of the refrigeration.
Yeah. And you've got all the fruits here. You've got your grapes. You've got all the fruit. They're all being refrigerated here.
Yes.
So listen, if you're coming in here and you have a T-shirt on, don't be upset that it gets a little chilly. It's for your best interest.
Absolutely.
And the other thing I love is your store people keep everything faced beautifully.
Nice.
Like they keep the inventory up. There's not, you know, big holes, empty holes. The merchandising is done every time I come in here, there's people stocking.
Yes.
There's always people stocking. And I know, this is the other thing I like, is the fact that you have bananas hanging. You're supposed to hang bananas.
Absolutely.
Because they get bruised when they're on the floor.
They do.
And, you know, and when they're green like this, it's not as bad as when they start to yellow. So people are gonna pick it up from here, and your people are gonna put them up. Yeah, so again, they have, you know, obviously they have everything here. And, you know, everybody's dealing with the same egg problems that... Now, have you heard any...
If we use it, we keep them, you know, we don't make the big margin that we're supposed to be making them, because we don't like the abuse.
Yeah.
You know, we don't like it.
Well, it's a problem for everybody right now.
Yeah, right now it's...
Have you heard anything about eggs, about the egg prices?
It's supposed to be the disease that is, like, you know, but they should be start coming down soon.
Coming down soon, yeah, because the bird flu. So where else did you make changes?
Well, like, you know, besides cleaning the store, you know, that's one of the...
Yeah, I mean, this floor is spotless.
The store is really good, and, you know, and make
you guys, how often do you polish
like
the floors? I mean, it's...
We do it like twice a month or every month. That depends what it needs to. So
I think last time they were doing it once a year.
Probably.
And this again, it's all the inventory. You're never going to come in here. I've never come in since you guys took over and found I couldn't get something. Everything I always look for was here.
Yes,
and that's one of the most frustrating things, is when you get in the car, you drive someplace to get stuff, and it's not available. I know you expanded the meat.
You see how it looks now. A lot of places that you go, you can see, like, you know, it's not fresh. We make this fresh, everything. One of the most important thing also is just like me, I'm my #1 customer. So
is that the number one? Is that the number one thing?
Because I pick things from over here. Like any of my store, I go and grab whatever's in the refrigerator. I get to take them home. I got 6 cakes, And that's
You have 6 kids?
Yes.
God bless you.
Thank you. And you know, they eat from here. Is what they eat. So
A lot of meat.
They, me or whatever, you know, from many of my store, you know, I come, you know, to any other store and I grab things from the refrigerator. My wife, like, you know, she come and shop a lot over here because it's closer to
She
home.
better come and shop
yeah, no,
here.
because it's closer to home. So
Yeah, right.
So, but and she grab things from over here.
Yeah, I know this has changed. There's a lot more meat selection.
Yes,
And now, and this is a brand new counter.
Yes, this is brand new refrigeration. So we have like a lot of the cold, you know, things that normally.
Yeah, because you used to have the bacon back in the other counter.
They used
the previous, previous
used
owners.
to be like, you know, so
Yeah,
better selection.
and I noticed a lot of breads. And what I notice is now, because you know, I'm trying to be a little more health conscious, is while I was waiting for you to come out, I noticed that you have, where is that? I noticed the keto bread.
Yes.
And so the net carbs,
yeah.
I'm like, what is the net carb? So net one, I have no idea. I like bread. So I stopped eating, well, not stop, but I reduced my amount of, but to be able to have 1 gram of carb is great. And then of course you've got Glenrock Liquors,
Yes.
and it's a full assortment, full selection. And you know, again, I remember the previous owners, it was never stocked. But you've got a great assortment. Yeah, you've got your better wines. So if you're coming in for a gift, I mean, you've got some beautiful wines here. You've got great champagnes. And a lot of California and U.S. wines, because now that you know Trump is talking about 200% on import wines, you know, you got a good option here.
So we had the freezer over there also as well.
Yeah, that was that was another problem. You used to have like three different wines.
So now we have, like, you know, things dedicated to where they're supposed to.
Yeah, so if you remember, they never had a lot of chilled wines here before.
Don't mind them. We're going,
Inventory. You're keeping it in stock. I mean, look at how.
we have like better selection over here of whiskey, tequila, fine tequila.
Ah, you have Louis the 13th.
Yes.
Look at this. That's only $5,000.
Exactly.
That's why it's behind a locked glass.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys did great. You really did a great job. Yeah, there's plenty of inventory. There's plenty of beer. And again, if your liquor is not here, talk to the owners. They want to do it what's right for the customer.
Absolutely.
So talk to the owners. Don't take it to social media and say, I couldn't find what I needed. Talk to the owners, because they don't know. They're not on social media.
We're learning.
Right, they have jobs.
We're getting educated. No, we're getting educated with the, you know, what the customer.
And it's the customers that help. They help you know,
absolutely.
be a better retail source, be a better grocery source, be a better liquor source.
Demographic, like, they change also, like, you know, like in certain areas. Happened to me, like, you know, like the stores that, one of the stores that we have was like, we used to have a lot of African Americans and Puerto Ricans, and the whole demographic, like in 5 years, just changed.
So you have to change with people.
Exactly.
Yeah. and but you won't know that unless people say something. Like, hey, I want to shop here. It's right down the street from my house.
Yeah, you know,
can you
like
bring this in?
more Italian products, bring more, like, you know, let's say Portuguese stuff, which is coming. Like, you know, right now I'm working with a company which we're gonna start bringing more Italian things imported from Italy.
I'm happy to hear that.
I was just in Italy, and you know.
What part of Italy did you go?
We went to Puglia.
Ah, nice.
Well, first we went to Rome, and then we go to Puglia. It's one of our favorite sessions.
Nice.
And, you know, we normally go there. Like, me and my wife go there every year.
Well, if you need any advice on Italian stuff, let me know.
There we go. I love Italy. You know, and everything about Italy, like, you know.
Yeah. It's hard not to. And you've got some great Italian wines too. You got your Prosecco.
Yes.
Which happens to be good with a little bit of. Where is that?
Listen,
stuff?
I do pizza with Prosecco. I don't do it with soda.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's the best.
Nice. All right.
So we have a lot of Italian wine in different regions.
Well, hopefully they'll change
New Zealand,
the tariffs
Germany,
won't happen.
Spain.
Yeah, and I like that you break it down
Yes.
by location, so
Yes.
people don't have to go round and
Absolutely.
round. But if you're looking for something, they've always been very helpful.
Yes.
I ask them where something is, and
We have the guys there, like we definitely like.
this is a great wine too.
Oh yes.
Riserva Ducale Oro. This is the gold, and this is also good.
Rufino, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Rufino have different level wine.
So listen, make sure that talk to Trump, and tell him, listen, not on the Italian wines. You could do the French, you could do the champagnes, but not on the Italian wines,
Right.
please. All right, so I think you could see a lot of the changes that took place. Raymond, thank you for taking us through the store.
Thank
and
you.
I really
Thank you.
appreciate the fact that you are catering to the customer, and you want to hear from the customer. You want to make sure that what the customer needs, they can find here. As like you said, a one-stop shop. So if you're coming for your groceries, Sunday dinner, pick up a bottle of wine, and it's all here for you. And the assortment of products, the freshness of products, and certainly the prices. If you guys haven't been here since the takeover, and it's not even a year yet, right?
No, we only been here 8 months.
8 months. So if you haven't been here, check it out.
Cleaning.
Yeah, a lot of cleanup.
Yes.
Well, I noticed the prices immediately.
Yes.
I mean, that's the first thing. I feel like that's the first thing you guys did was attack the prices.
Yes, absolutely. It's been a little bit of a challenge because a lot of merchandise
Yeah.
all over, single merchandise. And
Is there like 10,000 SKUs? How many? Do you know how many SKUs?
It's like a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
So
It's a lot.
come in, check it out, and look at the produce, look at the deli, take a look at some of the prices, and if there's stuff that's not here, make sure you talk to Raymond. Make sure you talk to one of the managers here and say, hey, listen, I want to shop here. Can you guys bring this in? And they'll take a look at it and they'll bring it in
Absolutely.
if it makes sense, right?
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I wish you the best. Your 1 year anniversary is coming up in four months. We'll make sure to come back and
Absolutely.
celebrate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you
Thank
everyone for coming. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks
Ciao.
everybody. Be well.